Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity calls off indefinite public emergency in view of the upcoming exams, difficulties of daily wages. And meanwhile, education as extends schools closure for safety of students and teachers, all schools to remain closed on September 9th and 10th. Hello and welcome. You are watching Iscom Primetime English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, along with several cabinet ministers and MLAs, met with Governor Laxman Prasad Acharya at 11 a.m. today. He submitted a memorandum seeking stronger leadership in addressing the state's security issues and the transfer of command to the elected state government in accordance with constitutional provisions. In the meeting, which lasted for about an hour, the memorandum submitted reportedly urged the transfer of command to the elected state government as per constitutional provisions. Another demand raised in the memorandum seeks the termination of the suspension of operations agreement with Kuki militant groups to ensure the state's territorial integrity, complete border fencing, initiate the National Register of Citizens (NRC) exercised, and deport illegal migrants. The discussion between the Chief Minister and the Governor remained undisclosed. However, the Office of the Governor issued a statement that read, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, along with the Speaker, Council of Ministers and ruling MLAs, met with the Governor of Manipur, Laxman Prasad Acharya, at Ras Bhavan in Imphal today and submitted a memorandum. As per sources, key demands made by the N. Biren Singh-led government sought to hand over the control of the unified command which oversees security operations in Manipur. Representatives of the Joint Action Committee, JAC, formed in response to the brutal killing of Ngangbam Surbala Devi, allegedly by the Kuki militants at Kautruk, met Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh at the State Secretariat on September 8. The delegation sought justice and government intervention following the tragic incident. In a compassionate gesture, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh extended an ex gratia of 10 lakh rupees to the Bire family. He acknowledged that while no monetary aid could ever replace the life lost, the government has a responsibility to stand with the grieving family during the time of distress. Emphasizing the state's commitment to supporting victims of such violent acts, the Chief Minister said he was extending the ex gratia on behalf of the government with deepest condolences to the family of Ngangbam Surbala Devi. He appealed to everyone to provide whatever support possible to help the Bire family cope with the irreparable loss. The meeting highlighted the ongoing concerns over the region's security and the need for stronger measures to prevent further violence. The Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity has called off the indefinite public emergency in view of the upcoming exams in schools and colleges. All schools and colleges have been informed to resume its regular curriculums. The ban on marketplaces have also been lifted considering the difficulties of the daily wages and women vendors. The media coordinator of COCOMI, in a press statement, informed that the public emergency was called for the safety of the people after the fierce bomb attack launched by Kuki Chin narco-terrorists that led to loss of many lives. The situation became precarious for the civilian populations after a long-range rocket bomb landed at Moirang on 6th of September. Meanwhile, the Director of Education S Department has extended the school closure till 10 September. All zonal education officers under the Department of Education School, Manipur, have been directed to inform all concerned under their jurisdiction and take up necessary actions accordingly. Earlier, on 6 September, the department had announced school closure for the following day in view of the safety of students and teachers in the wake of present law and order situations in Manipur. Rejecting the separate administration demand of Kuki-Zu-Mar communities in Naga territory, the All Naga Students Association Manipur, ANSAM, warned that they would not accept any further bifurcation of Naga areas while attempting to address any other demand of other communities. In a strongly worded statement, ANSAM President Luikang Laksant and General Secretary Angtesang Maring said ANSAM places the position of the Naga people squarely that it will not accept any further bifurcation of Naga areas while attempting to address any other demand of other communities. The student body claimed that the bifurcation of Naga's ancestral homeland or adversely affecting the Nagas in any form while addressing the demands of other communities will have serious ramifications that will provoke further senseless violence with different communities. ANSAM took strong exception to the outrageous demands and unwarranted provocations of a particular community, including the recently concluded rally of Kuki-Chin Mizo in hill areas on August 31st across the Naga inhabited areas that poses serious political implications and threat to the already turmoil situations of the state. Lamlai Kendra Village Voluntary Force, LKVVF, has thanked the state government for listening to the grievances of the residents of red zones in Lamlai Assembly constituency. LKVVF Media Coordinator Oinam Lokensana said the voluntary force appreciates the government for deploying 2 commando teams to guard the red zones in the constituency. He appealed to all concerned to get in touch with LKVVF for organizing any helping hand service for the residents in these areas.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤꯅ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯅꯤꯅꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯝꯂꯥꯏ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯤ ꯚꯣꯂꯨꯟꯇꯤꯌꯔ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯅ LKVVFꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯅꯕꯅ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯇꯛꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯇꯣ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯅꯕꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯖꯟꯖꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯈꯤꯕ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ CSOꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯈꯤꯕꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯃꯜ ꯈꯪꯕ LKVVFꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯃꯜ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯎꯠꯆꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯁꯧꯒꯠꯄꯤꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛꯄꯤ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯊꯝꯅꯥꯄꯣꯛꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯞꯇꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯊꯝꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯅꯥꯄꯣꯛꯄꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯡ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯕꯥꯜꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤꯅ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯏꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ CDO ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯏꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯉꯥꯛ ꯁꯦꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯄꯨꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯔꯤ.
Narrating the horrific incident of 63-year-old Urembam Kulendra's cold-blooded murder by Kuki militants at Nungchapi Khul in Jiribam yesterday, his wife and daughter have asserted that it's always the Kuki militants to attack first. Kulendra's daughter said 2 armed men broke into their house and shot her father during a sleep. While accusing the government of fortifying the Kuki militants, Kulendra's wife maintained that the incident has made it very clear as to who waged the war. A combined team of State Force, BSF and Assam Rifles monitored the areas in and around Suknu Bazar in Kakching district in the wake of recent bomb attack in vulnerable areas. Security personnel were seen supervising every alley in the area to ensure safety of the civilian populations.
Hoji ini lagi nafam masih kaki Kakching district manung channel leba Sugnu Bazar makta tani hokiba September ki tang amada koi koktupta koi mamam sama bom na pan bagi lebak tiba hai gadra koi mama lagi da matung da muksu koi moirangi koirengi muti khiliba yum makta da koi thodok amagi arang mama na posai semeng da koi Kuki militant sing na koi tonglawi maning oksabung kunau tigi kaprok pa koi rocket na tasalaga koi khudak makta da koi arang mam da lagi da matung da Sugnu da koi Kuki sing na bom amadi nongbai karung kapak matung da ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯟ ꯑꯥꯔꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯁꯦꯞ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯒꯨꯅꯨ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯀꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯛ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯌꯨꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯪꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯁꯣꯏ ꯑꯉꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅꯕ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯨꯒꯨꯅꯨꯒꯤ ꯕꯖꯥꯔꯃꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯔꯛ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯥꯝ ꯔꯥꯏꯐꯜ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯁꯦꯞ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯇ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯆꯪꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯨꯀꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯛꯄ ꯕꯣꯝꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯄꯟ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯤ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯥꯏꯁꯀꯣꯝ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯔꯦꯁ ꯃꯩꯇꯩ.
Following a series of recent drone and rocket-propelled bomb attacks by Kuki militants targeting civilians in Manipur, the state government has deployed an advanced anti-drone system, DroneArm, along vulnerable border areas. The highly technical drone system was installed in strategic locations in the northern inter-districts of Imphal West and Kangpokpi. The move comes after a Manipuri housewife lost her life in a drone attack. The DroneArm was handed over to the CRPF's drone handling experts in Imphal yesterday. It is part of a border strategy that includes the deployment of new domestically developed integrated drone detection and interdiction system. Inspector General of Police Intelligence K. Khabib had yesterday confirmed that the same during a media briefing. He said a robust anti-drone system has been deployed to counter the militants' use of drones equipped with grenades to attack Meitei populations. A routine police report has informed that the Assam Rifles have also begun using the anti-drone to repel any drone that is a threat to the civilian populations. Meanwhile, the CRPF and the Manipur Police Department is in process of procuring more anti-drone devices. Here's a video footage of CRPF personnel testing the newly procured drone. An unidentified flying article was detected with naked eye by few individuals above the airport last evening. After that, it was not visible. Officials informed that senior officers of police and CRPF were rushed to the airport. On inquiry, it was learned that the last flight from Imphal took off in between 6:30 to 6:35 p.m. On one of the videos calculated in social media seems to the visual of the last flight from Imphal. On careful observation, the exactness about the news of drone flying above the airport could not be verified. In a series of extensive search operations aimed at ensuring security and maintaining law and order, security forces have successfully recovered a significant case of weapons and explosives from various vulnerable areas in the hills and valley districts of Kangpokpi and Churachandpur. These operations were conducted in fringe locations known to be susceptible to insurgent activity. Security forces carried out such an area domination operations at Loiching Range, Loibol Kulent and Tingkai Kulent in Kangpokpi district. From these locations, an array of firearms and explosives were recovered, including a 7.62 mm sniper rifle, a .22 rifle, an SBBL gun, two 9mm pistols, mortar-related weaponry such as an improvised long-range mortar, Pompi, a short-range mortar with a stand, long-range rocket bombs and with fins, and grenades. Additional searches in Loibol Kulent and Tingkai Kulent yielded a 5.56 mm MA-1 assault rifle, a .22 rifle, and 3 live ammunition rounds, as well as 2 HE-36 hand grenades. Such operations extended to all Golmule and Tangjing Range in Churachandpur district, resulting in further weapons recovery, including an INSAS rifle, 3 country-made single-barrel guns, 93 live ammunition rounds, 6 pumpy cannons, and a modified AK-47. Several homemade grenades and 2.5 kilograms of an unknown explosive substance were also seized during the operations. The discoveries are seen as a major success in dismantling the potential threat from armed groups operating in this region. Security forces continue to intensify their efforts to prevent the illegal calculations of firearms and to ensure the safety of civilians in these conflict-prone areas. Amid the ongoing ethnic violence and political uncertainty in Manipur, Boong, a debut film by Manipuri filmmaker Lakshmipriya Devi, premiered on September 7th at the Toronto International Film Festival (TIFF). This marked the first time a Manipuri fiction film was featured in TIFF's Discovery section. The A-grade film festival is being held at Toronto, Canada from September 5th to 15th, 2024. Manipuri cinema, often overlooked despite its rich legacy, has faced numerous challenges in recent years. The absence of awards for Manipur in the 2022 National Film Awards had dampened spirits, with critics predicting its decline. However, Boong's selection at TIFF has revived interest, bringing global attention back to Manipuri cinema. Before Boong, only 2 Manipuri films were showcased at TIFF, including the classic Imagi Ningthem by Aribam Shyam Sharma and the documentary A Cry in the Dark by Haubam Pawan Kumar. With Boong, the spotlight is once again on Manipur, offering a glimpse into the state's rich, yet often overlooked, cinematic tradition. Backed by Bollywood's Excel Entertainment, Boong narrates the story of a young boy's journey to reunite his broken family, set in the village of Kurkul in Imphal West and the town of Moray on the India-Myanmar border. The film follows a young boy's emotional journey to reunite his broken family by bringing home his absentee father. Beyond its narrative, Boong is a love letter to Manipur, capturing the town's essence and the spirit of its people who lived in harmony before the violence. Shot just months before ethnic violence tore through the region, Boong stands as a poignant documentation of a Manipur that now feels distant. Moray, once a thriving town known for its diversity, was a place where communities coexisted peacefully. The film was a community effort, with residents from different ethnic backgrounds contributing to its production. Now the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh seeks unified command authority to address state security challenge and termination of SOO agreement, among others. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh extends ex gratia of 10 lakh rupees for the Bire family of Ngangbam Surbala. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity calls off indefinite public emergency in view of upcoming exams, difficulties of daily wages. And education as extends school closure for safety of students and teachers. All schools remain closed on September 10 and 9 and 10. Now that's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching Iscom Primetime English News. Have a good night.